Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Building Moggy Caves, and today we fail. Yep, today we are going to work on the defeat screen, which is something that Moggy Dungeon didn't really have. So Moggy Dungeon basically had, no matter what happens, you're gonna hear the same ding at the end of the game because you're still going to get your rewards. This time, that's not the case. This time, when you die, you'll hear a sad tune. So let's get working on that, shall we? So the first thing we have to do is make a room that you will spawn in once you're defeated inside of the caves. And I think we can do that over here, on top of the place where you go in and out of the dungeon. Because here you still need to pick up your crystals and professions in case you use them. Because I think it wouldn't be fair if you lost those upon death. Also because of how when the next person comes in they can simply just take the crystals or professions out here and use it for themselves if they wanted to. So I think this is the thing you will get back. Because it's like power flows through you and this is literally your job. So yeah, you're not going to lose either of those when you die. Only the stuff you had on you. So the first thing I'm adding is this. Just a piston that pulls back a block so you can fall down here. And the reason we have that is because if you look up, yeah, you're not really supposed to see that there's another room there. So probably going to have that push back for like a second and then you'll fall down immediately. So let's get back up there and we'll start designing this room. Instead of focusing on the respawn platform first, I have done a bit of redstone first, and what I have so far is a giant line going on a brown wool bit line thing over here into a piston that pushes a redstone block in this location, which pushes a piece of wool in front of this, meaning that this cannot be activated through the redstone that comes through the red line. What will get activated is this bit over here. So now there's gonna be an input over here and this repeater will actually be able to catch it and send a song over here. So let's quickly test this thing out. I also have a bit in place that should reset this. So let's first try and how about we push this back, place that back and put some repeaters in place here. So I'm just gonna place on a button here, see if this works. Yes, okay. So now we have this redstone block over here pushing this and we'll have that tune. I don't know why. Okay, I see. Never mind. I see what went wrong here. Okay. So let's press this button and it should also reset itself. Alright, and now technically it's in a win condition, so perfect. Okay, so only when we lose will we press this button here. And when we've pressed that button, perfect. With the redstone in place, I think what we can do is actually, yep, let's actually decorate this place. And what I'm thinking is a lot of obsidian and black concrete. And this color scheme will come back with the rifts, I believe. But for here, it's just going to be the defeat screen. So let's actually also add some purple here. I think that might actually be better. Probably. Okay. Alright, let's see if this is going to work. Probably is. I've just put in the command blocks, so I'm curious what's going to happen. Of course, it's not going to happen if we're in creative, so let's go into survival and let's find some mobs that can kill us. Of course, I know exactly where to go, so let's just go into the desert theme and let's cuddle with some husks. Here we go. Geronimo! Wait, I still have slow falling? Oh. Guess chicken fall became active. Anyway, yep, hit me. Hit me, baby, one more time. Yes, there we go. Okay, and you lose. Surrender. Well, this place looking amazing. And let's surrender. Alright. And let's end the game. Perfect. Alright. Now, if we happen to die again, because of course that can happen too, where will we end up? Hopefully not there. Let's see. Let's take some damage. I could probably just drown myself if I wanted to, but I think this is a bit quicker. Yep, there we go. And there we go. Alright. We actually ended up here this time, because what I have done is, let's go look at the redstone. Of course, the command block here just teleports you down into this room, and this command block here sets your spawn in that room. But what this command block does, it actually sets your spawn over here, because at this point it knows you have ended the game. And because of that, you don't need to go back into here. Because if you surrendered to go back, this is going to push again. And when you next start up a game, it doesn't push it out of the way. So it stays there, and when you end the game, even if you have a victory, it's going to make that annoying defeat sound. So this now should work, and next time someone dies in the caves and they surrender, we'll hear this tune. Whereas the other times, we'll hear... Let's actually play the little tune. This nice sound. So with the respawn feature now in place, I have also quickly written the rules. And if you want to read them, I'll quickly show you the rules. So do not break anything inside of the cave, do not spam the */n button, allowed to take any items in, you are allowed to fight any mobs, when defeated surrender and end the game, do not go back in after defeat. Only one crystal allowed per player, only one professional allowed per player, so that means if you play with multiple players, as it is allowed in the caves, you can have multiple actives, but then still again, one per player. So 2 players can have 2 crystals, 3 players can have 3 professions, and you know how it works. Do not sabotage players' runs. This is very much for people who are just observing. Only drop compass on compass locations. Only drop treasure keys on treasure doors. Only enter the caves in survival/adventure mode, not in creative. Sandy. Players not playing the game are allowed to observe the player playing in the game in spectator mode. Of course, we have a button for that. No stealing from other players. Trading is allowed. For emptying boxes, please use the piston behind you, and this is the piston that I'm talking about. You just place the shulker box in here, you grab your contents, you press this button, and you put the shulker box in the empty barrel. Do not set your spawn inside the caves, do not eat any cakes, do not take water from the cauldron, do not pick any glowberries, and do not pick any berries. You are allowed to take honey from the beehive/nest with a bottle. Do not use spectator mode to cheat. I think this is an easy thing to do, of course, when you're in spectator mode, but don't do this. Very obvious rule, but don't do it. Spectator is only used to see from a player's point of view when they are running the game. Another thing I've done real quick was just create this villager that sells the treasure room keys for the key shards and the coins. Of course, you can see it's getting quite expensive towards the end, but I do want this series or this game to last quite a while, so of course this is going to be harder to obtain. And with that, this game is now actually playable, so I mean, I could already start opening a server, getting people on to play, but of course they would not get any further than level 1. Even if they were to get a key from level 3 or 2, which is possible, of course, they would simply not be able to go there. Right now, none of the doors are hooked up to any mechanism, and I just have a quick floating door here so I can remember how to build it. But as you can see, it does currently open the door and of course also send a signal to the compass locations. But of course these are empty because of we have yet to do anything over there or there. So as you can also tell right now, this doesn't really lead anywhere. So these lines are for the doors, and of course they need to still go up, around, and actually be able to open doors. Right now they cannot do that. And even when they open the doors, we still need a red line to close the doors afterwards. So what I could actually do here is, I might quickly do this right now on camera. So let's say we have a piston here, a piston here. I might have to move this slightly. Yes, let's quickly just delete this. No big issue. I know how to hook it back up. It's quite simple, straightforward, etc. But let's have a redstone block over here and here. And then let's put a piston over here. Ta-da! Okay. Let's add the red line back in. So let's see, where is it best to connect it? Let's go up here. Yes, okay. This makes for a good line. Let's put a repeater there, and let's just bring this one over to here. Bring it up by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's probably okay. There we go. So now what we'll have is, let's take an output from here by placing down some blocks and then a repeater over here and here. And from here we can send the signals. So this line will go to every level 2 door. So should go over here, and these are just for the dripstone. Oh, also over there. These are just for the dripstone, these 3. Of course, we're gonna have 3 doors, 1 in the cave and 1 in this level 1 and 1 in this level 1. That go into the level 2. So there's a door there, and where is it? There? Yes, there. There, and there. So my next job is going to be to actually connect all these doors. So let's build the doors, the redstone for it, And then what we'll do is just take this signal and take it over there. One thing we'll have to do is make sure that when this is active, this actually turns off. So we're going to have the same thing over here, a piston going into a block that has a redstone torch on it, and that one is going with a repeater into the piston door. Should be easy. So now all the redstone is hooked up, and I have also done this little bit right here. And what this is this is the clock that makes this entire game a little bit more dangerous, because now there is a time limit. There is one question, and that is the timer good? Right now I have 5 stacks in here, but I'm thinking maybe I can actually reduce it to 3, 4 stacks. I don't know yet. But this is now in place, and this will actually also bring back the old Moggy Dungeon guards. It will actually say that, no, not that one. It will say that, yep, an old guard has been revived. It will block the exit with some stone, and we'll just simply teleport a Ravager. Let's see where he is. He's all the way down there. We'll teleport this little guy up into the game, and he will definitely try and kill you. I only need the one because, like I said, the door is going to be blocked, so you just basically just have an easy way out. When you see the door is locked, then, well, here you go. Feel free to cuddle up with him very closely. And there is one other thing I have been working my butt off. And, well, I could show you this now, or I could wait until the next episode. Yeah, consider this right here a little bit of a teaser. I'm actually gonna go up, and you'll see that actually a lot has been done. You can see even the redstone is in already. So definitely very exciting, because this is almost done. I still need to decorate some bits, but that is going to be it. You know what to do when I reach the end of the episode. You know what I would say. But anyway, goodbye.